The snow continues to fall, and the cold, frigid temperatures continue to freeze. I hate winter. It's time for spring. This is Ego and Vice, episode 57.
You've got a real attitude problem, McFly. You're a slacker.
Born and raised in South Bay, lower class punk ass, I was Northwood grade. I had it made. Spent my nights drinking with my mates. Just a short bus ride up to PA. Red River Red. Then I hit the wall and I knew I had to bounce. They still say that 19 years ago, well, I got the hell out. From time to time you may see me hanging around. Now I feel like a stranger in this town. Crossing roads is where I learned to play. Westwood Tavern's where I learned to...
Yo, what's going on? This is Mike, your humble host for the Ego and Vice podcast, now available in its entirety on Spotify. How about that?
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know. I keep getting it on iTunes.
I got it on Spotify now.
Nice.
So Spotify is like the leading, what do you call those things?
Content.
I was going to say file sharing, but I think I'm
Yeah.
a little dated on
Yeah, I don't know. I'm having a hard time coming up with a term for it myself.
I don't know. What do you call that when you listen to like iTunes and Spotify and all those things?
Well,
it's just apps for listening to music,
Yeah,
downloading music.
yeah.
All right. Well, everyone knows what Spotify is, so fucking there you go. Look up. Just go to Spotify and search Ego and Vice. I'm the only one there. I'll be at the top of the list.
There you go.
Cool.
You know who's been listening to a lot of Spotify is, well, actually, Kayla's been because she's concussed.
Why?
She's
What happened?
She just hit her head, but it was...
What? How did that happen?
Well, just, I don't like to talk about it because I don't want to incriminate myself. But no, but she's been listening to a lot of comedy stuff on there, like a lot of stand-up comedy and stuff like that on there. We were listening to Adam Sandler stand-up comedy the other day, which I thought, like newer stuff, which I thought was going to be pretty lame, judging from the movies and stuff. You kind of think, it's going to be
Is
pretty
it a
bad,
recent stand-up comedy thing?
Yeah. It was like the last few years.
Oh.
And it was pretty good. Like there was like ended on like a big tribute to Chris Farley, but it was very real and very funny and like actually funny, not like funny in a way you that was fresh for him and not like tropey.
Is it like the old shtick? Is it like do?
Not at all. It's all old stories from Saturday Night.
is better.
Stop looking at me, Swan.
Looking at me, Swan.
No,
It's
it
not
was
that
all
shit?
like old stories from Saturday Night Live and stuff like that. It was really, really good. Yeah, it's worth a listen if you want to check it out. I think he's got a Netflix special as well on there or something.
Okay, yeah. I
Good
think
stuff.
I think my Netflix is suspended right now, but hey, man, I have an iTV, so
Yeah,
I have a Fire Stick, so I get everything.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, been watching Ray Donovan
Yeah.
with Liev Schreiber, I think his name is.
Yeah.
Sabretooth from the Wolverine movie.
That's
How
is it?
It's awesome. I love it. It's like a mirror image of The Sopranos. If you liked The Sopranos, you'll like Ray Donovan.
Oh, yeah.
It has nothing to do with each other. Like Ray's not a mob boss or anything like that, but he's a fixer in Hollywood.
Right.
But he does all this shady shit, and his wife lives in the mansion at home, who's in the dark but loves the lifestyle, but
yeah.
hates the lies. And the boy, his son, is kind of like a shithead, like AJ,
Yeah.
Sopranos kid
Okay,
was.
okay.
And the daughters make some stupid mistakes, but she's like the one who's kind of put together and doing things with her life, and she's good in school and stuff.
Yeah.
And then he's got these people he works with that kind of mirror like Paulie Walnuts and Christopher Melisante, and you know what I mean. He's got his crew, and it's good. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm in like season 4. I've been binge watching it. So
Nice.
yeah, Ray Donovan and what did I say? I was. Oh, by the way, this is episode 57
That's right.
of Ego and Vice. As I have my friend, my right-hand man, Paulie J. Fox in once in a while.
That's me.
So he's back, and we're just going to... I'm going to stop saying so much, but anyway,
I was gonna shoot the shit for a while. As you know, when I come on the show, it's all
random.
All the fucking script is thrown out the fucking window because.
Well, I haven't really had anybody on the podcast since the new year. I had Blake Hipson on, and then I just kind of took some time to because I'm unmotivated with winter.
Oh, it's so demoralizing when it's fucking 5 feet of snow out.
And I feel bad because I usually record these things on a Monday or a Tuesday, and I feel bad like on a week because people come to me when I do the podcast, and I feel bad asking somebody in the middle of January or February on a Monday to be like, hey, want to come to my place and record a podcast? Paulie, thankfully, I gave him an out today.
Oh fuck, no way, man. I'm here.
But I'm probably so. Last week I had Steph on, and then I did a couple solo podcasts, and I'm gonna pick the guests up again. I promise. But it's probably not gonna be till it gets a little bit warmer and people are more willing to go out and about.
Till everyone's more motivated to do anything but sit inside in the warmth of their own home.
If someone called me and said, "Hey, you want to come over like on a Monday or Tuesday night?" I'd be like, "Ooh, I have this thing." No, because I want to sit and grow my ass on the couch.
Yeah, well, thankfully I hate everything but you, so I'm here.
Yeah, and like I said in the previous episode, because I'm not drinking, all I do is sit at home and eat.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I will repeat again. I am powerless to Sour Patch Kids.
Oh shit!
Which I just bought 2 new bags of today.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's Mexican food, man. I went down to visit my son just this past weekend, and he brought me to this. What was it called? El Papi's or something like that. It was this amazing Mexican food. Best stuff I ever had in my life. They had this. I don't even know what it's actually called, and I've been trying to find out what it is. I hate that when I go to a restaurant and I have something, and I don't remember what it said on the menu. And I didn't think to ask, but afterwards I'm like, I fucking need to make that myself.
Well, you don't speak Spanish?
No, but I just can't find it. Like I don't know what was in it, and I can't really look it up except
Red
to find
stuff.
that it was something like
Mexico send
cilantro sauce or something like that. It was this, but that's what it was. It was this cilantro sauce on these enchiladas that I had. It was like the closest thing I can find was this thing called chimichurri sauce or something like that. And holy fuck, it was so good.
Yeah, I watch a lot of Food Network, so you ever watch like Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives or stuff like that?
Yeah, stuff like
Or Guy Fieri's always in like Mexico or Texas and shit, and he always goes to those places, like the thing where it's the authentic Mexican stuff.
Yeah,
and it's made with like the poblano peppers and all that. It fucking looks amazing.
Yeah.
You know, and then we have shit in Ontario like Taco Bell.
Yeah. See, this is Mexican people who in Ohio. You walk in and it's like, "Hola, amigos," and they're, you know, it's clearly the guy that's you know, at the front. It's clearly all his sons working at the place, and it was so delicious.
Yeah, when I was in Texas, they had the best place to get a taco was from the food trucks.
Yeah. Oh shit.
We had a bunch of food trucks and probably had the best tacos ever.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and they were like cheap. They were like 5 for like $10 or something.
Nice.
Yeah, they're really small though, eh? They're tiny.
They're like tiny little.
Because they're homemade tortillas, so they're only about that big, like the size of
like 4 or 5 inches,
like a sauce, like a cup saucer type of thing.
Yeah.
And they just fold them in half, and you can eat like
it's
like 2 bites.
2 bites. Yeah.
2 bites. 3 bites at the most. Depends how big your mouth is, I guess. Probably shove a whole thing in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but authentic. Yeah, you get anything authentic, and it's wonderful.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So what else is going on?
No, fuck, man. I mean, not all that much. I've been shoving my face full of garbage food. I mean, except for this delicious Mexican food I've had the last weekend. It's been just all fast food garbage. So I've been feeling the fast food blues in my stomach for the last little bit, man.
Ordered. I'm because Steph lives close to a Domino's Pizza.
Yeah.
I never used to like chain pizza. Like I'd go and I don't even like Canadian pizza that much, or like North American pizza where it's thick, bready crust and an inch of cheese and all that shit. It's good, but I don't really like it. But I started like going to Steph's, and she would always order Domino's pizza. And at
Yeah,
first
Domino's isn't.
I'm like, Domino's. Now I love it.
It's you know what I find, it's not always as greasy, and
It's
like
so-
the dough is nice and bready
yeah,
instead of
it's like doughy. It's good. And
yeah.
I ordered pizza 2 nights in a row. What's today? Tuesday. I had it Sunday and Monday. I just ordered a large pizza, and I eat the whole thing at one sitting
Nice.
because
Yeah,
I'm
Domino's
an absolute fatso.
Domino's is pretty good.
Yeah, I have no control over that. And all I've been craving for the last 3 or 4 days is a bowl of Kraft dinner with cut up hot dogs in it. So on the way home I bought a box of Kraft dinner.
Oh, nice. Well,
And I'm gonna cut up some
cut it
goddamn-
short if I'm
No.
keeping you from your Kraft dinner.
No,
No,
it's okay. No, right now is fine.
that's okay. Just fucking have all that shit later, and just go all fat acceptance movement after that.
Yeah,
It'll be good.
I'm gonna as soon as you leave, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna eat my Kraft dinner with my cut up hot dogs.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch Ray Donovan.
there you go.
After I'm done eating my Kraft dinner with cut up hot dogs, I'm gonna eat the entire bag of Sour Patch Kids I have.
There you go, man. Yeah. Get on that fat acceptance movement shit.
Yeah, and as the diabetes inches closer, I'm gonna go as soon as I'm full of all that badness. I'm gonna go straight to fucking bed.
Well, look, you know what? I'll pass you some metformin. I got some in my car. You can
Oh, excellent!
There you go.
That's very good.
Yeah, they have this. Like, I don't get that fat acceptance shit, man. You gotta have that, but you don't have like a smoker acceptance movement or anything else that's fucking bad for you.
Well,
And like I don't like the idea of people just like. I mean, I understand if an individual wants to come to terms with something that is bad for them, but to start a thing that try and get everyone else to start thinking that it's okay to do something that's bad for you like that.
well, I don't think it's being the actual weight you are. It's how you got there. Just like
Yeah.
It's just like smoking. You don't make fun of the person who has lung cancer,
No,
but you come down on you shouldn't smoke.
but well, that's it. You know.
But so I think it's like it's confused where people say, "Look at how fat you are,"
Yeah.
because you ate yourself that fat.
Well,
but
see-
you don't look at the person and say, "Look how cancery you are."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Well,
it's weird.
And that's the other thing too, is there's a difference between some asshole making fun of you for your weight or for whatever and saying, okay, you shouldn't make fun of a person for their weight. There's a difference between that and somebody going to a doctor and saying, you shouldn't fucking tell me that I need to lose weight. That's harassment, or not harassment, but like that's insulting. You shouldn't tell me that. No, a fucking doctor should tell you that you need to cut the cake out of your fucking life or something like that.
Well, of course,
like that's the kind of thing that bugs me.
if you eat terrible stuff and you're, I won't say like everyone. I gained like 10, after I quit drinking. I gained like 12 pounds just eating. So I don't point fingers really at anybody.
No,
To their face anyway. Maybe behind their back. Meh. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, no, everybody.
But nobody can frickin' judge anybody. I understand.
That's it.
I understand like there's the body shaming, which I think is a terrible thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
And I understand what you're saying, where it's like to counteract the whole body shaming, people are fat and or whatever, overweight, and they say I'm beautiful because I'm whatever. Yes, okay, if
Yeah.
that's the way you feel, but physically, medically, it's still bad for you.
That's the thing. Yeah, like that's where it crosses a line for me.
It can lead to diabetes. It can lead to heart
Yeah.
disease. It can lead
Yeah.
to nameless things. But
Oh, shit, I
then
used-
again, it brings the whole thing to like people who smoke, and it's like maybe that's in the same thing. If you get cancer for smoking, and then everyone says, "Well, I'm going to try and make cancer cool." I don't know.
Yeah,
You know.
that's it. Like it's not fucking cool.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking anybody. I have no ill will against anybody.
No.
You do you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Topic came up. I feel bad for people. I feel good for people. I have empathy. I do.
Oh.
I have love in my heart, Paulie.
I know what empathy means. I'm not gonna say that I have much of it, but I know what it means.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, I think I got bit by a spider.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Like not the cool radioactive kind or
No, I
anything.
didn't even get any powers. Did you ever see Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
No.
It's wicked.
How is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's rad.
Oh shit.
I've seen it twice now. I watched it twice.
Oh fuck.
It's excellent. It won the Academy Award for Best Animated Movie.
Well, I can imagine. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I just
It's-
haven't made it around to actually watching it.
It's done so like slick and fast paced and cool. If Sony and Marvel could actually team up and do a live action movie
fuck,
as
eh?
cool as the way they did that,
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be a hit.
Oh shit. No, it sounds like, I mean, it sounds great. I haven't watched any Spider-Man thing since it's been Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, which I watched the first two. I don't know that I've seen the third one.
That's a piece of shit.
Yeah. The third one was the one with that 70s show guy.
Yeah.
With like Venom and everything.
Yeah, it was a piece of
Which
shit.
Venom? Have you seen Venom? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Was that good? I've been meaning to watch that one. I'm waiting to watch that one.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you enjoyed it. It kind of, I don't know. It seemed to me like one of those ones where I forget what this other movie was, but there's another movie that came out recently that was about a guy that is a little bit reluctant about getting these superpowers, and it was one where he got reprogrammed to be able to be super good at martial arts, but he can't control it, kind of thing.
I don't know.
I forget, but it kind of seemed a little bit like that. I liked the idea of, you know, Eddie Brock being very reluctant about everything that Venom wants to do, and it's kind of that's the whole
it's
the Venom idea, right?
Yeah, it's like the battle between the two.
Yeah,
and the two people, I guess.
Yeah, which makes me think
it's
of
like the good and evil battle, right? So
Venom always makes me think of Spawn, which I heard they're making a new movie of Spawn.
That's cool.
I know.
The one from the 90s was a piece of shit.
I didn't really like it that much. But that cartoon that came out a little bit before that was fucking amazing. Remember that?
I think so.
You remember that one? The animated series. It was like 10-part animated series. So. Oh my God, Spawn was... I fucking love Spawn. Spawn and the Punisher were my thing, which I haven't watched the Punisher series.
I did. They canceled. Netflix canceled it.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
They canceled everything. They canceled Daredevil, Jessica Jones, which was awesome.
Really?
Who's the big dude there?
Cage?
Luke Cage.
Yeah, Luke Cage.
And the Iron Fist.
Iron Fist.
That was crap, though. Iron Fist was crap. But I really like Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and the Punisher.
See, let me ask you something, too, because I've been asking pretty much everybody this question. But if I were to watch Punisher, do I need to watch Daredevil first? Because I know he shows up in Daredevil for a bit before the Punisher series kind of started.
No, because he has his own origin story.
Okay. And it's nothing to do with... Like, I don't have to watch Daredevil before I get into
no,
Punisher.
there's nothing that bleeds over. They're two like the season 1 and season 2 are two individual stories.
Okay.
They don't have anything like cliffhangers from Daredevil that you have to watch. No.
Yeah, okay.
Nice. Yeah, because Frank Castle has his own origin story, and they just base the shows off that.
Okay.
Yeah. Whereas Daredevil, they would bring up, like, the battle in New York. They're talking about the Avengers and stuff.
Right.
Punisher's, it's almost like it's not in the same universe.
Oh, that's almost good, though.
Yeah, it's more realistic than...
Well, because that's it. I always liked... Punisher is one of my favorite superheroes, because I'm a sucker for those superheroes that don't have superpowers, actually.
Right.
And Batman kind of thing, you know, where he's just a dude
rich.
that has exactly that kind of thing, you know.
And Iron Man, he's just
Yeah.
rich and brilliant. But
Exactly.
I think that's Bruce Wayne, too. He's rich and brilliant.
Yeah, that's it. But that's why Punisher kind of always got to me, and I don't know. I've always enjoyed that. So when you get to crossovers with people in that same kind of comic universe, like the same kind of Marvel universe, but you cross it over with somebody who does have superpowers, it kind of loses interest with me. So I kind of like that it's a separate show entity almost in itself, you know? It's more appealing to me that it's its own thing.
Well, Daredevil doesn't really have any... Like, his senses are super in
Yeah.
like, refined and, like, super senses, but it's not like he's bulletproof or invulnerable. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? He's just good at fighting. So the Punisher and Daredevil actually work well
Kind
together.
of work.
Yeah, because they could just beat the shit out of each other. You know what I mean?
I heard a story. That's Daredevil's the same. Well, the person that made Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it was like supposed to be sort of poking fun at Daredevil a little bit, and the idea is that the radiation, the radioactive goo spill that kind of caused Daredevil to be blind and get those senses. If you look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles original cartoon, that event happens, but that same radioactive shit kind of spills down into the sewers and falls on these turtles and the rat and makes it. Yeah, it was always kind of a poking fun at comic book superhero kind of thing. That series, which is why I like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles a lot.
Interesting.
And then they went and ruined it with whole bunch of movies and shit.
Well, it's just to make toys.
No, for sure.
Make money.
Yeah.
That's
What
it's all about.
isn't? We need fucking action figures of Goat.
That would
we
be cool.
need Goat action
you
figures.
You can get those actually. I saw Brett Kelly, who did Ouija Shark.
Yeah.
He made action figures of his kids and gave them to him for Christmas. And there's a website where you can
No shit.
where you can actually make an action figure of yourself. Yeah.
Fucking shit. We
I
gotta
know.
do that.
That'd be fucking super fun.
Yeah. Fucking A. We gotta
So we can own, like, we wouldn't sell them. We would just own our own action.
Well,
figure.
exactly. We'd have our own. Shit. Oh man, I gotta look that up.
Or even a bobblehead would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Or one of those stupid things like the Mr. Poopy Pants up there. What
Oh,
are those
yeah,
things
yeah,
called?
yeah.
Those
Like the Funko Pop things
yeah.
or whatever.
Where they make basically every character ever known to man.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, that's...
And then they all go to GameStops and never get sold.
Yeah, right.
Shit.
Anyway. All right, let's play a song.
On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns staring out the window at the darkness. The boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, "Son, I made my life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice." So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked for a light. Then the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. He said, "If you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep, 'cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep." And when he finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out his cigarette and faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even, but in his final words I found an ace that I could keep. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, time enough to count when the dealing's done. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there's time enough for counting when the dealing's done. When the dealing's done. When the dealing's done.
So Goat had some fun.
Oh fucking A, we did.
We didn't really talk about the show. I haven't talked to you since.
Yeah, I know.
Since the show.
Well, that's it. You know, it's we kind of took a couple weeks off of jamming, and yeah. No, it was fun, man. That place was so nice to play. Catacombs in Montreal was a nice venue. I like the aesthetic with all the skulls and the fact that it was like a weirdly shaped, like, round room. I feel bad for what I did to their bathroom because
Because the entire bar was affected?
Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
Oh, shit.
You got no class.
Well, look, I couldn't help it. I wasn't going to go outside.
Yeah.
It was too cold.
Well, Catacombs was the bar that I played in Pooza Fest last year with the Riptides, and I really liked the room.
It was such a nice room, yeah.
And when I got the offer to play there again, the bands were nice. Like, they're all really nice guys.
Yeah.
It was kind of a weird night. It was kind of an eclectic night of music because there was like some rock and roll and some heavy shit, and then there was some covers, and then there was Goat.
And then us, yeah.
But all in all, it was pretty fun, and the sole reason I wanted to go up there was just to play the Catacombs again.
Oh, I had a fucking blast, man.
Going to Montreal is always fun, though. I always have a good time in Montreal.
I've never had a bad time in Montreal, yeah.
It was pretty cold that night, though, and again, that's going to bring up the whole winter thing.
Yeah.
And I can't wait till shit gets warmer and just go out and do some bar hopping. I don't know if I'll be drinking by then. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to I'm just not going to drink in the winter times.
Yeah, just take some time off.
And drink in the summer, because summer is when you sit and have the barbecue and the...
Yeah, you can't go and sit on a patio with a barbecue and not have a beer at least.
No.
It's good times doing that. But yeah, I know what you mean. Wintertime. Well, see, that's got to be the rule then. You got to only drink when you're outside. You can only drink outside.
Okay.
Although that doesn't work at bars, does it? Unless you bring like a flask or something.
You have a patio, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, that's not so bad, though.
Yeah.
So the next night we did the Avant-Garde show.
Avant-Garde.
With the Whiskey Chase.
Yeah, I'm drinking some Balticas right now in honor of Avant-Garde. I love playing there.
Yeah.
Well, I love playing there, and I mean, I always love the atmosphere there.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's a good bar, and people are nice to you, and Alex is a good dude.
Oh, God, yeah.
And you were sleeping. You were sound asleep, or passed out 10 minutes before we were supposed to play.
Look, I had a long night, okay?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we just played the night before, and driving back to Ottawa, and not much sleep that night, and I was still a little bit. Look, you know how the bar, you know how I wrecked Catacombs that night. My apartment was not much better.
Why don't you go to a doctor or something like that? What's wrong with you?
No, I'm just used to it at this point. So
just shit in your pants.
You know, one day I'll just shit my heart out and I'll die, and that'll be it.
Solid plan, I guess.
Yeah, I guess right. Yeah.
Good on you. Yeah, it was a good show.
I know, it was good times. Yeah. Whiskey Chase was so much fun as always, and I love those guys.
Yeah, I haven't really seen many shows lately. Again, winter, don't want to go out. We're supposed to go to pick up tickets to at Mavericks. I'll do that. I guess it's not really podcast fodder, but
I mean, it's self-promotion a little bit.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah. And so as I said before, Goat's playing March 24th at Mavericks with Mustard Plug, Colors Fade, and Warfare. It's a pretty good fucking lineup. Actually.
Yeah, I know, man. That's going to be a great show.
Yeah, Colors Fade are a great band, and Warfare are boys.
I'm excited for everyone but us.
Yeah, right. How did we get squeezed in there?
Yeah.
And then the 24th of April? Or, I can't remember. 16th or something like that at House of Targ. Pardon me. House of Targ with the Whiskey Shits, the Motherfuckers, and the Limburg Babies.
Motherfuckers. Yeah, that's right. The Whiskey Shits, Motherfuckers.
So
I don't have that one on my calendar right now, so no, April 25th. Is that right?
I guess.
Yeah, okay, that's the day.
25th?
I think so. That's what I got on my calendar. April 25th.
What day is it? Is it a Saturday?
It's a Thursday.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. It is a Thursday. Hang on. I'm coughing to death. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I was choking on a peanut skin. Quality production.
Yeah, it usually is when I'm here. Fucking been watching some Star Trek Discovery. You haven't been watching that one, eh? No. How about the Orville?
I haven't seen any of the second season.
Oh, really? It's so good. Everything that if you like the first season of it, everything that you liked about the first season of it, they kind of brought it. They kicked it into overdrive in the second season. It feels even more like you're watching funny episodes of Next Gen kind of thing. You know how they had that feel kind of down in that first season.
Uh-huh.
And you always think to yourself, well, I hope they're not going to ruin it in the second season. They didn't ruin it at all. Good. And it's been doing pretty good. It's been very, very entertaining. If you don't mind spoilers, there was one episode where they had it's not really spoilers, but there's one episode where they got into one of the characters' dirty habits on their holodeck, and so you see all these different like holodeck porn simulations. It was great. It's exactly what you want from that show. Mm-hmm. I've loved it. I've loved the second season as much as I loved the first season.
Cool. The Copper Altar, it has a gig coming up.
No shit.
Yeah,
when is that?
It's April 12th. Friday, April 12th.
I'm gonna put my drink down.
The Copper Altar is the Copper Altar is a band I was in with my best friend Steph. We were probably together for about 2 years, I guess, just doing acoustic stuff because Steph's a really great singer.
Oh yeah, she is.
And we gave it a break for about a year just to kind of lay low and stuff like that. And we're not going to be back full time, but we're going to put, show every once in a while because we're busy. I'm busy with like fucking dog. I'm busy with my 2 bands and work and everything else, the podcast and everything else I do. And she's in theater right now, so I don't know. When we find time, I'm not going to make it a full-time thing, but it's cool to be back, and I'm looking for some bands to play. Actually, it's more of an acoustic show, so if anybody knows any acoustic players, give me a ring at egoandvice@gmail.com, and maybe we can get you on the bill. If you're fucking good. No, I'm just kidding.
Where did you say it was at?
It's Avant-Garde.
Avant-Garde, okay.
Yeah,
nice,
I talked to Alex, and he likes us. He always kind of housed us and stuff, so it was pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that.
I just have to learn how to play guitar again because I haven't played those songs in about a year, and they're tricky for me. Like I've never really sat down and actually had to construct a decent guitar riff.
Well, yeah, it must be way different when it's just you. You play in a band, you got drums and bass guitar and maybe sometimes another guitar there to kind of fill it out. Well, when it's just you, every little flub.
Yeah, and
all you hear.
And I'm a sloppy guitar player anyway. Like I'm just like a gorilla with a fucking peeling a banana.
You got character though. That's what it's about.
Well, yeah, but I can't really mask myself with that, like you said, sitting up there playing acoustic guitar. However, I like to think that when Copper Altar is playing, no one's looking at me anyway.
Well, a lot of people are paying more attention to Steph.
Because it's more about Steph. I'm just kind of the guy in the back playing the guitar, right? I do a little bit of vocals here and there, but not that much. So
she's I don't know. She's belting it out pretty good to kind of fill out the room, and you've got your part. But I will say, I've been to a few of your shows, and I don't know. I can see what you're saying about people kind of looking at her as being more the focus, because when you look at any band I always listen to,
she's the singer.
She's the singer. That's right. That's what it is that you're focusing on the person that's doing the singing.
You know who watches the drummer from an audience?
Drummers.
Another drummer.
Yeah, drummers.
Yeah. And so on and so forth.
Yeah,
if you're just somebody who goes out and listens to music or sees a live band, you focus on the singer.
No, you have a voice. They have a voice. And you got something in common. That's what you listen to because you sing in your car and you're like, "Fuck, I sound like shit."
Yeah, but that's like if you don't know, you don't know, and that's what you're drawn into. And
yeah,
that's why it's important to be somewhat of a charismatic frontman. If you would. When I go to shows, I'll watch the guitar. Like I'll watch everything because but I'll focus in on the vocals, like the singer sometimes too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to see that other band that I was in, 1, 2, 3 Go Ninja.
Oh, yeah, right.
Those guys, because they are back with their old bassist from before, and fuck, that guy's phenomenal.
No.
I've never actually watched him play, but just listening to him and watching old YouTube videos and stuff, man, this guy.
How long were you in that band?
Oh, a year and a half, almost 2 years, I think, actually.
They don't play that much though. They only play a couple times a year.
Yeah, a couple times a year. They do this one festival all the time in the summer. It's like a charity festival. Just the proceeds go to mental health charity. It's always a big weekend deal where they have like one night of all metal bands and one night of all punk bands and one night of all rock bands. And
is it all in French?
They get bands from bunch of them. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they do French punk rock stuff, and it's so much fun. It's very funny. It's always it's always like joke songs, comedic punk rock kind of thing. It's hilarious.
If I don't speak French, will I get it?
No, not at all.
Okay.
It'll sound like just generic punk rocky stuff if you don't speak French. But if you do speak French, it's always very witty. It's always very clever. The guy writing the songs is I don't know. Every time he writes something, I wonder how he comes up with it. Same thing when I listen to everything you write. I always wonder how the hell do you come up with something that clever? And this guy is the same way. And it's good stuff. Yeah.
Do you want to plug them? Do you want?
Yeah, they've got a CD coming out.
CD.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's already kind of out. You can get it now if you go and check out 123 Go Ninja on Facebook. You'll see they're kind of plugging it. There's a few record stores in Montreal selling it, but they're playing on April 20th at what was that place we played that one time?
Where?
In Montreal, the
Piranha Bar?
No, the other place.
Trackside? The Death House?
No, not Death House. You remember that place that had like a weird Hemisphere Gauche? Yeah, that place. They're playing there on April 20th. It's gonna be a blast. I'm definitely going to see it.
That's a cool bar.
Oh yeah, it was a good room to play, and yeah, they're gonna be there.
What was the dive bar we played in? Remember remember the old rocker?
Oh God,
what was that called?
Oh, what was that called? Oh no.
Anyway,
I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. I don't know.
That was all right too.
Yeah, no.
So, do you want to play that Ninja song or what?
Yeah, let's do that. Their album has a whole bunch of shit coming on it, but I ended up getting in touch with Kevin, the singer from that, and he sent me this song called Let's Ye.
Is it can you make it an MP3?
Yeah, I got it right here.
All right, just send it to me.
That's it.
All right, you want to introduce it? What?
Fucking A. This is Let's Ye from 123 Go Ninja. Fucking go see these guys in Montreal. They're fucking hoot.
All right, there it is. This is episode 57. This is Eagle and Vice. Bad Religion just announced the release date of their new record. It's called Age of Unreason, which it's their 17th full album that they've released in the last 40 years, I guess. When they were put together in 1980, so 39 years the band's been together.
That's a lot of putting up with the same people.
Well, they've had a rotating.
I mean, yeah, it's been a rotating, but
there's been about 3 of them that have always been there, or 4, I guess.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, still, that's a core of people that. Yeah. You have to be really good fucking friends with to hang around with.
Well, they live in different cities.
No, I know, but still, you're still working together. You still, I don't know. I live in different cities with some of my coworkers, and they already rub on my. they already rub me the wrong way sometimes.
Yeah, you're probably not doing rad shit like Bad Religion or.
No, that's the difference, I think.
I couldn't be happier. Fucking Bad Religion. I love that band. It's my favorite punk band of all time. Bad Religion. And as people know, and anytime they release anything, I'm all over it, and I listen to it 1,000 times. I loved that song they just released called My Sanity. Fucking, it's a great Brett Gurewitz song. And these guys are like in their mid-50s now, and I'm just lucky. I consider myself lucky. The only reason Bad Religion is still together because I will them to be. It's true. Like, how many people can say? Well, I guess a lot of people can say it, but I can say that. My favorite band of all time is still together, still relevant, and still making awesome music.
Fucking A, man.
And I think it's all for me.
Well, that's it must be, man.
They're doing it for me.
I mean, it's potentially for a lot. I mean, you're not paying the bills, right? So it's got to be for for more than just you, but still, man, that's got to be great because a lot of my fucking favorite bands are long gone.
Yeah, I think it's for me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So the day Bad Religion actually calls it quits, I guess that's it. I'll just roll over.
Well, don't roll over.
Call
We
it
still
a
need
day.
gin coat. We got to be doing this into our 50s, man.
Yeah. Oh God. Well, not far off, I guess.
No, I know. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, it's just we don't have the legacy and the money and the fame.
Yeah, maybe by 50. Maybe by our 50s we will.
Yeah, who knows? 10 years of goat and maybe we'll actually make a couple of dollars here and there.
Yeah.
But I doubt it. We'll try and stay together long enough to become an absolute novelty, and maybe that'll be worth something.
Well, there it is. That's what it is, right?
If it isn't already.
Yeah.
Keep your pants on at
We gotta-
shows and shit.
Yeah, shit, that's right. I now that you mention it, I forgot about the pantsing at the shows. Well, it wasn't really I mean, actually, I guess you pants yourself, but
I don't even know what that was about.
it was. Who cares what it was about, man? Nobody cares what it's about when your pants are off, man.
Yeah, maybe the ship has already sailed. Perhaps we are the novelty already.
Yeah, we're already there. Yeah.
So where's our golden goose? Where's the payday? Fuck sakes!
Fuck.
How much more dignity can I lose before
Fuck that.
someone pays me anything?
Our payday is the look in everyone's eyes when you take your pants off on stage. That's enough of a payday for me.
Yeah, all
Fuck.
right, that's good. But yeah, I can't wait for that Bad Religion record to drop.
Yeah, well, that song was great.
And Off With Their Heads is playing. My second favorite band is playing in Toronto on May 14th, I believe. May 17th. Going down to check that out.
Fucking A, man.
With,
That's going to be a blast.
They're playing with Sam I Am,
Yeah.
which is another pretty legendary punk rock band. And that's going to be rad. And then I think in December, me and Steph are going to drive up to Boston and check out Off With Their Heads again in
Fucking A,
Boston.
man.
And they're playing with the Bouncing Souls, which is kind of cool.
Bouncing Souls, eh?
Yeah.
Where are they playing in Boston?
Oh, I can't remember.
Okay.
Last time I saw them, they were playing at the Middle East Club in Boston.
Okay.
But this time they're playing at a different place.
Where are they playing in Toronto?
Oh, that's a good question. I can tell you right now.
I guess we'll figure it out.
No, I can tell you right now, sir. Just let me pull up my telephone. They're playing the Hard Luck Bar.
The Hard Luck Bar. Okay. Nice.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
Fucking
I was actually going to follow Off With Their Heads around in December, but I found out that there was too many dates in between their certain shows, and they were too far. It just wasn't worth it.
Yeah,
I figured
sometimes it's...
start in Boston and follow them for a couple of shows and then drive home.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's not
shit.
going to work out schedule-wise. Because I have nothing better to do with my life, than follow around some punk band.
Well, especially being that close to it from here. I mean, it's only, a 6-hour drive to Boston from here, so
Yeah.
you might be able to get away with it depending on where they're playing.
Yeah, worth every six hours, worth every minute of the 6 hours. And it'll be the second time I've gone to Boston in the winter. Sweet.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there in the winter once, and yeah, I'll stick to the summertime Boston. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was cold walking around.
Yeah. Right on the ocean, too.
Doing the sightseeing.
Yeah.
And I think that was November last time I was there, early November, and now I'm going mid-December this year. So, oh well, it's all for rock and roll, my friend.
Fucking Boston.
Boston. That's like the Ray Donovan show. They live in Hollywood, but they're all from Boston.
But they're all from Boston.
Get in the fucking car. Fucking wicked pisser.
Harvard.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking shit.
Yeah. And they always say sure, eh? Sure.
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 Shit.
So you're telling me that you killed the girl? Sure.
Sure.
I'm gonna try to incorporate that into my language.
Sure.
Hey, it's my dad's birthday today.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him in about a year.
Well, I mean, now's the time, I guess.
No, I'm not. I don't think I
No?
will.
Oh,
No.
shit.
He could call me on his birthday and wish himself happy birthday. He's 76 today.
76 years old. I'm not gonna make it that far, I think.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Yeah. How far do you expect you'll get? Do you think you're at the halfway point of your life yet?
No, I think
Because
I think I've passed the halfway. I
You're
think
past-
a lot of people are unaware of how past their
I'm
midlife
past.
are just, you know, because our world is very different now with like all the cell phones and all the Wi-Fi and all that stuff. I swear to God, in like 10 years, there's going to be like an epidemic of like tumors and
Yeah.
you know, I'm serious.
Who would have thought that the cell phones give you rectal cancer, eh?
Yeah, just whatever. Yeah. It's just like all that shit floating around.
Yep.
And right now it's great. It's just like when you smoke your first pack of cigarettes, it's like I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this for a long time.
Yeah, this is
But
exactly.
But 10 years later, you're just riddled with fucking illness. You know what I mean?
And everybody talks about the 100-year-old person who says, I've smoked a pack a day since I was 14 years old. But for every one of those, there's like a fucking million people that died at like 25 from fucking lung cancer and shit.
You know? And it's like, I swear to God, in 10 years, cancer is going to be... It's going to be unstoppable.
No,
man. They talk about plagues and stuff like that, and Ebola and smallpox and crazy viruses that are going to like wipe out humanity. It's just going to be from our own fucking technology.
No,
everyone's going to get cancer.
Oh, it's going to be something from we're going to kill ourselves somehow.
Why did cancer come up twice in this podcast? It's
I don't
true
know.
though. The big brain tumor. People are going to grow like second heads.
Yeah.
I have two phones. I keep them both in like my front pockets. One pocket. My balls are gonna. I don't even know what I'm. Anyway.
Both your thighs are gonna be just fucking giant tumors at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. That's all we need to do is find some way to take those tumors and make them, instead of killing you, give you fucking, like, have it like bleed that fucking cancer back into your body and turn it into fucking superpowers, and then we're good.
I'll inject my tumors with steroids and make them
Yeah.
shoot lasers. I don't know.
Super tumors.
Yeah.
Fucking shit.
Anyway, let's not talk about that.
Yeah, let's change the subject.
That's a bad thing.
Fuck.
Yeah, well, I don't know. We'll probably wrap this up pretty soon. We're at 42 minutes.
Yeah,
some music to play, so I don't know.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. I mean, I could tell a joke or something. If you want.
No, then we're just hitting.
We'll save those for, that's bottom of the barrel is when I have to resort to telling jokes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Anyway, we'll play one more song and then we'll
let's
go
do it.
back and we'll talk about one final thing.
Fucking A.
Ego and Vibes.
Sleepless nights and silhouettes and years of therapy have taught me I am just a shadow of the person I'm supposed to be, and everything's a fucking disaster. This life doesn't make any sense. I have to show everyone in the world that I can make a difference and take you down to the dark side of the world, singing songs of disaster as I watch everything burn. Born into this poverty, it's not the path I chose. I spent my whole life chasing luck, fear her love is a ghost. My own reflection stands right next to me, but he wears a disguise. You can see it in his eyes. Everybody tends to agree that we will take you down to the dark side of the world, singing songs of disaster as I watch everything burn. In ignorance we've all been saved. My words are like a virus. I will watch the world bleed and burn. Step into the limelight, open up and see. This message is a monster that burns inside of me. And when we had our finest, by the time we're done, we'll burn up the sun. And we will take you down to the dark side of the world, singing songs of disaster as I watch everything burn. In ignorance we've all been saved. My words are like a virus. I will watch the world bleed and burn.
Okay, so like we talked about before, every time Paulie J. Fox is on the podcast, it doesn't really stick on any topic. We just kind of go off on random stuff, whatever's on our brain. And these are probably some of the funner, funner?
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 Well, if it's not a word, it is now. Fuck it.
These are kind of enjoyable podcasts because it's nice to just get a podcast in the can without putting a ton of effort into it. And
fucking, I love just shooting the shit with you, man.
Yeah, and Paulie doesn't.
Always
care,
a blast.
Paulie doesn't care if the Southwood Studio's a messy piece of shit. And there you go. So
there's very little I care about at all. So
that's right.
There you go.
So we'll probably wrap it up because we're just gonna end up rambling about shit that's not important. So
like we've been doing for the last hour anyway.
That's right. That's
it.
So I'll be back next week. I think I'm going. Well, I'm going to Toronto this weekend, and I'm going to bring my gear down, and I'm going to do a podcast with a really good friend of mine. I won't say who it is, just in case I don't bring my stuff and I don't do the podcast.
Well, I know who it is, and if you don't do it, then everyone's going to miss out.
Yeah,
but that sounds like it's going to be great.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Yeah.
And then hopefully as the time goes on, I'll get back to my regular format and get some guests out. So, okay, if you want to get a hold of me, you can reach me at egoandvice@gmail.com. Send me a line. Ask me if you want to be, or let me know if you want to be on the podcast. I can play your band's music, that kind of thing. You can find the podcast at Podomatic, Facebook, iTunes, and newly on Spotify.
Fucking A.
I know, it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just go
I like that.
Just go to iTunes or Spotify and search Ego and Vice, and you'll find the podcast, and you can listen to it right back from the crappy episode 1, 2 years ago.
Yeah, you can find all the shit episodes that I've been on.
And Paulie will be back, I don't know, somewhere down the line.
Whenever hopefully when it's not fucking winter anymore.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so this has been Ego and Vice as for Paulie J. Fox.
Cheers.
And my name's Mike. This has been episode 57. We'll see you next week.
You've got a real attitude problem, McFly. You're a slacker.